What do I like? Tito was always being a happy boy, but lately he hardly ever smiles. He's quiet and it's very hard to his parents to convince him to get dressed for school. What's wrong, Tito? Why do you seem so sad? Asked his father. Do you promise that you won't get angry with me? I don't want to go to school, Tito answered. Why? What's wrong? You know you can tell me anything, said his father. Today we have physical education in class, Tito said sadly. Isn't that fun? His father asked. No, because it's soccer again. And I don't like soccer. It really bores me. I don't like running after a ball, Tito explained. Maybe you like to be a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers don't have to run, but they are really flexible. And they jump really high, suggested his father. I don't like to jump either, Tito answered. Well then, his father exclaimed. Do you see why I get bored? Tito said. I understand that you don't like soccer, but that's not a reason for you to be unhappy, said his father. I'm unhappy because everyone tells me that I'm weird because I don't like soccer, Tito answered sadly. Tito's father hugged him to cheer him up, but he kept thinking about what he could do to help his son feel better. When it was time for practice, Tito walked through the soccer field. As he got closer, he began to drag his feet and his backpack as if he was very heavy. It was almost at the field when he heard his name, and he saw his father by the field's entrance. Tito did not know what was going on. Dad, what are you doing here? Said Tito. Come on, let's go for a ride, his father answered, and they went into the car. Tito was intrigued. Where were they heading? Tito's father stopped the car at the parking lot of an amusement park. Ready? Asked Tito's father. The boy jumped off of the car. All smiles, they went into the amusement park. Tito ran excitedly from one side of the park to the other. His father followed him. He looked very seriously. First, they rode the carousel. Tito was smiling, but his father was not. Then, they rode the spinning teacup. At first, the teacup spun very slowly, but then they spun so fast that Tito thought that he was gonna take off flying. He laughed. He was having fun, but his father still had a serious look on his face. He was holding on to the teacup very tightly. Then Tito rode the rolling coaster. The car went up and down through curbs and did a complete turn, leaving the riders upside down for a moment. Tito screamed and laughed happily, but his father simply closed his eyes without saying a word. When they got off the roller coaster, Tito's father invited him for an ice cream. Are you having fun, son? Tito's father asked. Yes, a lot of fun, Tito answered happily. What about you, Dad? Actually, no. I don't like amusement park rides. They scare me, his father admitted. How strange, Tito said without thinking. That's the same thing people say to you because you don't like soccer, and that's okay. All of us have different tastes, and it's important that we respect them so that people don't feel sad or angry or like something's wrong with them, explained his father. Tito understood perfectly what his father meant. He only had to solve a riddle. What were his tastes? That weekend, Tito woke up early, determined to find out what he liked. He wanted to see his friend Maddie. Hi Maddie, what are you looking for with your magnifying glass? Said Tito. Hi Tito, I'm looking for insects, but all I've found so far are a worm and a roller-poly bug. Why do you like insects so much, Maddie? Because they're spectacular. Some fly, others live in the ground, and some have incredible colors. Tito took a small notebook out of his pocket and began to write. "They're spectacular," noted. "Thank you, Maddie," said Tito. Then Tito went to see his friend Frida. "Hi, Frida." "Hi, Tito," answered Frida without lifting her gaze from her drawing. "You're always drawing something. Why do you like to draw so much?" Tito asked. "Because I can have a princess, a monster, or a horse in my drawing book. All I have to do is imagine them. Besides, the colors are a lot of fun." Tito took out his notebook again. "It's fun," noted, said Tito. "Bye, Frida." Finally, Tito went to see his friend Gus. "Hi, Gus." "Hi, Tito. Do you want to play?" asked Gus as he showed two of his toy cars to Tito. "Thanks, Gus, but no today. I'm researching something. Why do you like toy cars so much?" "Because they go fast and they speed. Plus, they don't break, and it's just incredible to see them go really fast." "Do I tell you that already?" Tito looked at his notebook. "They're incredible. Notice. See you later, Gus," said Tito as he waved goodbye to his friend. Tito went home very carefully. Did not miss anything that he might like. He knew that he liked ice cream, his mother's hugs, and riding his bicycle. Yet after a few days, Tito still had not found anything that he liked as much as his friends from school liked soccer. He looked at his notebook and went over his note. He had to find something that was spectacular, fun, and incredible as his friends had said. Tito thought about what could have those characteristics. One day, as he was walking through the park with his mother, Tito saw a group of musicians and stopped to watch them. The songs that they were playing were incredible. Tito looked at his notebooks. The songs were spectacular. It was fun and it had a really good rhythm. Tito was so excited that when the song was over, he ran straight home. "Dad!" cried Tito when he got home. "Dad!" "What is it, son?" Tito told him what he had seen in the park and how happy he was to have found something that he liked. "Come on, I want to show you something," said his father happily. He took Tito to the study when there were shelves full of books, paintings, and photographs. His father took a pile of records from one of the shelves. He put them next to the device that looked very old. When you put a record on this device, it will begin to spin around. All you have to do is put the needle on the record, Tito's father explained. When the needle touches the record, a sweet melody begins to play. Tito's father stood up. "Listen to all of them, son. Maybe you'll find something that you like," said Tito's father. As he left the room, the music kept playing. Tito felt a great sense of calm until the record stopped. He put another record, and it was a song with the guitars and drums that made him jump up happily. Then he put on another record and said music filled the room. Tito felt that he had to sit down and listen to the voice. Then he put on another record. It was happy music that made him move his feet and start dancing. Tito stopped the record right away. He had an idea. Tito's parents were making dinner. Tito put a speaker in the kitchen doorway without his parents seeing him. He put on the record, lowered the needles, and the music began to play. His parents began to dance in the rhythm of the music. Tito watched them and began to laugh. His parents turned around to see him. Some people like soccer, some people like insects or toy cars, but what I like is music, said Tito to his parents happily as he joined them in dancing to the music.